Hey, what's up guys? In this video we're talking about 2021. Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. Now, what are your 2021 goals? Let me know in the comments. I'm just out here busting out 7k and I've started way too fast, so I'm going to bring back the pace and then we'll get into my goals for 2021 and what my race calendar is looking like, which, to give you a bit of a heads up, is looking like a nightmare. So first up, let's talk about times in which I'm going to try and beat in 2021. I think the first one is the 10k. My 10k on Strava PB is wrong because I did a 43 I think this year, funny enough. And that didn't record on Strava, I don't know why, but I definitely did a 43. That was a I can't remember, was it the St Albans 10k? Anyway, but regardless, it doesn't matter. That's the one I'm going to try and beat next year. The other one I'm going to try and beat is obviously my mile PB. Hopefully you've seen the video I did on that. I think that's very achievable. And the 5k. My 5k PB is 20 minutes on the money. And I think in 2021, if I just knuckled down and cracked on with it, I could probably beat that as well. Right, so the marathon. I'm not a big fan of the marathon. For any of you who are new to the channel, I don't feel like I'm very good at them. I love the training. I love marathon training. I just love being in a plan. And I love the element of getting better over 17 weeks and then peaking at the right time. And mucking about and trying to optimise the effect of the training. I love all that. I geek out on that as a coach. That's the sort of thing I really enjoy. Like playing around with plans and stuff like that. But the actual running of a marathon, I'm not very good at. My current PB is 3:58. But I do think, based on my times and my pacing and my paces, it should be better than that. It doesn't match up. You know, I ran a 1:39.22 half the other week, straight after, oh, sorry, train's coming, straight after pretty much a marathon and a marathon training block. So it doesn't really make any sense, my marathon time. It's just me getting in the way of it, but that is the one also that I'm going to be going for in 2021. Now there's two other goals for 2021, excluding races. Number one is to improve my overall fitness, which is VO2 max. So my VO2 max as we stand or run here today is 57. I think if I train harder, do more, eat better, I can definitely get that up over 60. So that's the plan in terms of fitness, because I think that will have a huge impact on my times and all that sort of stuff. And the other thing is the ultra marathon. So yeah, 2021, I don't know whether I'm going to squeeze it in, but if I can at the end of the year, I'm going to try and squeeze in an ultra, because I'm going to be training for, we'll come on to that in a minute, but an autumn marathon. I might have tempted to use the autumn marathon as basically a training run for the ultra. Which one, I've got no idea. Let me know in the comments. Autumn ultra marathons. Let me know in the comments. Not really had a desire to do it, but this year, I think on reflection of everything that's gone on, I'm really tempted to. So let me know in the comments any decent sort of novice ultra marathons that take place in the autumn/winter that I could potentially do. And then I say that will follow nicely on from my autumn marathons. So races, well, I don't know about you, but my schedule is about as jam-packed as it's ever been. It's funny, January to March is empty, and then from like April, I've got a race every weekend, and sometimes even 3 races a weekend because I'm so overbooked. So I don't really know how I'm going to figure it out, but in my mind, I've prioritised a few things, and that's what I wanted to share with you today. So the main focus, number one, is going to be on the Newport Marathon, which takes place on April the 18th. That was always in the on the cards once London was cancelled. Myself and Billy Boy's doing it. I think Eddie's doing it, and I know the captain is tempted to sign up for that and run a sub 3.5 hour marathon as well. But I'm not sure whether that one's going to go ahead. But I'm going to train for it regardless, because obviously the situation here in the UK is evolving all the time. But yeah, so I'm going to definitely train hard for that one. That's going to be my focus on sort of the first part of the year. Right, so after Newport, next focus is then on the Edinburgh Marathon, which I deferred from 2020. Now that race is the same weekend as the Liverpool Rock and Roll, which I'm meant to be doing the half marathon, and the Vitality 10K, which I'm meant to be doing the 10K, all deferred from 2020. But I'm going to focus on the marathon. I want to get the Edinburgh Marathon done. It's on the bucket list, but I'm going to go there. I'm not going to race it. I'm just going to go there, run it. We've got a few of the guys from 40 Runs doing it, so I'm just going to go there, have a good time, see the sights, check out Edinburgh, and then come back for the Vitality 10K. So once we've cleared all the stuff in the spring, the focus thing is going to be on the 10K. I will have half marathons. I've got the South End, and I've got a few others, but the focus will be on that 10K time, and I may race that at a local event to try and beat that time. In terms of half marathons, I've got loads, absolutely loads. Landmarks, big half, you name it, I'm in it. I'm lucky enough now, I get invited to a lot of events, so I've got so many to do, half marathons, which is why in 2021 I'm not really going to focus on the time. I'm just going to focus going along, meeting up with all the 40 runners and just having some fun. My 5K PB attempt will also come in the summer, and I'll probably do that at Gunpowder, where I did the mile and I did the what was the other, the 5K in the summer this year. So I'll probably go back there and do it, whether it be under park run conditions, I don't know, it depends on what happens with the world, but that's the other one, but that'll happen in the summer. Right, so then after we've beaten the 5K, 10K PBs during the summer, focus will switch to the autumn winter races. Oh, have a look at this, look. It's just muddy everywhere. I've got me Nike Peg Trail 2s on. Anyway, so we'll switch focus to the autumn winter season, where again we'll go back to focusing on the marathon. Importantly, more than any other races, we've got the Great North Run, which I can't wait to get back up to Newcastle. I will go there and I won't run the time. I'll go there and run with some of the guys from 40 Runs. That's the most important part of that weekend for me. I don't really care whether I walk the whole course, to be honest with you. I just love going up there and having fun. So that's in September. Then I'll hit the London Marathon, which is at the start of October. I did think Manchester was before it, because I was going to run a time at Manchester and then muck about at London, because London's not a place to go to run a time, because it's too busy, there's too much fun to be had, and I want to run with my mates. So it kind of caught me out a bit, the fact that Manchester's after London. So what I think I'll do, well, we'll see how Newport goes, right? But I think the plan will be run sub 4 at London, which is still a huge task, by the way, and then either do Manchester or Amsterdam, because I'm signed up for both, and just basically go and get the bling. I think that's probably the idea. I am favouring towards doing Manchester over Amsterdam at the moment because of what's going on in the world, but either way, the back end of the year is going to be mental. Again, loads of half marathons chucked in there for good measure, a few cheeky 10Ks, but you know what, you only get one chance to be on this planet, to be in this world. Let's live it to the maximum. So then finally, a couple of other quick goals. Firstly is to keep making decent content for you guys to watch and stay involved with you guys more, and I say hoping I make good quality videos that you guys can enjoy and relate to as an everyday runner, somebody who is striving to get better, who doesn't run stupidly quick times and struggles with everything just like you, but we get there in the end. So that's one goal. Other goal is obviously to make sure the 40 Runs running community continues to thrive, continues to grow, and continues to be full of awesome people all out smashing their own goals. Next goal is to make sure that the club, the affiliated club, continues to grow. We're still the fastest growing club in the country, which is awesome. I want everybody in the UK to be affiliated. There's no reason not to be affiliated. Even if you're a solo runner, join 40 Runs, because you'll get all the benefits of being affiliated, but without any of the ag and having to go to a club run and being told you're too slow. Another goal. And the last one really is just a bit of a selfish one, but just to have a better year than 2020. 2020 for me personally sucked, like real sucked. Worst year probably on record, but I just want to make sure that 21, not for me, but more for my family, you know, we have a better year. and it's just more awesome than ever before. So that's it, guys. As I finish off this cheeky little 7K, which I started way too fast. That's the 2021 goals. Let me know, like I said, in the comments, what are your goals? Well done for sticking around to the end of the video. But yeah, let me know what races you're doing in 2021. Is there any races you want me to be at? You want, you know, is there any you can recommend? I know it's going to be mental this year, but it would be good if you can recommend some races. I'd love to come along and run with some of you guys. I know if it goes ahead, some of you guys want to get down to Southend, we'll be taking that half marathon over again. Great North Run's another excuse to come and see me, and let's run together, all that sort of stuff. But if you've got any ideas of where I can come along and run with you, also let me know in the comments. But that's it. Have a great 2021, people. I really hope it's better than 2020, and let's just hope that it is. Right, that's it. I'll catch you guys next year.